Hello and welcome to the Bach Festival's 80th anniversary. Seems hardly possible. And this year we have planned for you some of the greatest masterworks of Western art. As a matter of fact, in addition to the festival and the B minor Mass and such, we purposely picked two unique requiems. The Mozart Requiem and the Brahms Requiem, two great pillars of choral music, and quite different, and then quite similar in some ways. The pieces come from a completely different direction. You see, Mozart's Requiem is in essence written as a mass for the dead. It's written to commemorate the life, but it's really written as a religious service for the dead.
The Requiem itself was established, and the ordinary of the Mass were established between 1542 and 1565 at the Council of Trent, which was a church council held in Trento, Italy. The beginning of a Requiem Mass begins with the words Requiem aeternum dona eis, grant them eternal rest.
Brahms took a whole different approach. Brahms really wanted this to be comforting for those who are living. And rather than use the traditional Latin text, he really used the Martin Luther's Bible and the translation of his Bible, wrote the text himself from those biblical verses. And so the text is really, many people refer to it as the German Mass, and he even called it the German Requiem. Later on said he wished he would have not called it the German Requiem, but the human Requiem. So it really is, it comes from a different place in the composer's life. It comes from a different place in their whole concept. You see, Mozart's piece was written when he was dying. He had this belief that he was writing his own requiem, and the commission came from a Count Walsing, who had this kind of really despicable habit of wanting to claim pieces of music, asking someone on his behalf to commission a work from a famous Viennese composer, and then he would take it to his estate, put the score in his own hand, and then claim a piece that he had written. And so that's why there's a bit of secrecy about the work. And someone, one of his messengers asked Mozart if he would consider doing this on behalf of Count Walsing. Mozart agreed. So he started off, and he had some interruptions. This was done in September, I believe. And he had some interruptions. He worked on the Marriage of Figaro. He worked on some other pieces in between. And finally ended up dying, in bed dying as he finishes this work. And of course, he didn't finish the work, and that's where a lot of the mystery comes, is what did he finish, what did he not finish?
The Mozart Requiem is a very personal expression of his feelings, I think. And one of the reasons that it grabs people so when they listen to it and it's so popular, I think is because of that. You feel that. When you hear it, you feel that it's a very personal thing and that you're really getting inside Mozart's head when you listen to that Requiem.
On the other hand, Brahms, although he never said this, Clara Schumann and many others believes that he wrote this as a commemoration or in mourning the death of his mother. Once again, Mozart lay dying in his bed. Brahms, a young 23-year-old.